Tom Bricky, first guest. Not guest. Tom Bricky, first person to log in. It is exactly 4 o'clock. Crap! Time's flying. What happened to time?
Hey, John. Cheers.
Hold on, Phil. I gotta figure this thing out, man.
Hurry up.
And watch the Phil and John Show. Phil and John Show. They're showing up and there's nowhere to go now. Phil and John Show. Phil and John Show. They're playing so hot that it's melting the snow. Yeah. Phil and John Show. Phil and John Show. Don't know where this will go. Phil and John Show.
Yeah. There we are. There you're back. Happy day. Hey, Phil. How are you, bud?
Good, John. How are you, my friend?
I'm very good. Good to see you.
Happy Friday.
All right, there we go. We can see both of us. Somebody said once. Happy Friday to you, too, on this Friday of Fridays, May 28th, Memorial Day weekend. Phil John Zone number 55. Starting now. That's right, 55. We should have had Sammy Hagar on the show tonight.
Yeah, we should have.
You understand why he would be on the 55th show? Because he can't drive.
55.
One foot on the brake and one on the gas. Yeah, I was a big Van Halen fan, so I remember when Sammy Hagar came out, even before Van Halen, I didn't really like him in Van Halen, but I liked him as Sammy Hagar. I Can't Drive 55 and Dick in the Dirt and some jams. What do you think of Sammy Hagar?
As we always start to show off, get frozen as I let you talk and just kind of think after 55 weeks I love Sammy Hagar. I love him with Montrose. I love, I'm big fan of Montrose. I'm actually doing a piece of artwork. Happy 55th show. What were you saying? I don't know. Hey, here comes Chester. Where's Scooby at? I see Scooby in the window here. Hey, Chester, TV show.
Thank you. In the window.
What were you talking about, John?
Sammy Hagar for some reason because it's our 55th show.
The speed limit. Just came back from a trip down to Tennessee, and no one goes 55. We went to the caverns. Not the cave. Is downstate Illinois. The caverns are in Tennessee. And no, I mean, obviously no, yeah, but the speed limit, no one drives 55. Sammy Hagar, Montrose, beautiful thing.
Yeah. Sammy Hagar is awesome. Today's Vince Verma's birthday.
I know that guy. You know that guy.
He was on our show. We're going to have a special guest tonight here in a little bit, folks. Our friend D. Mills is going to tune in from the Peoria area, our good buddy. He's definitely helped me out with a lot of music. He does a ton of music, too, so stay tuned for that. After we do our first here introduction segment. And so you went and saw Mo last weekend, huh, Phil?
Yes, I did. I went for with my friend. Should I give names out? Yes, I guess I could. Sure. Charlotte and Loaded, and me and Laura went down to the caverns for my first time to the caverns.
You got a hat.
Nice hat.
So if you had to explain to somebody what Mo's music was like, what would you say?
Oh, great, John.
No pressure.
It was my third time seeing it. It was jam band. I mean, it was. I guess it was different. I'll change the subject a little bit because we're in pods and it doesn't feel the same. And I don't like doing that. I don't like being. The venue was fantastic. You could go inside. We were above the caverns, the ground, which was gorgeous. But you can go in the caverns, see where the bands play. I was on stage taking pictures. Inside, it was gorgeous, beautiful. Just kind of overwhelmed. I'm not that tall, but to be in the caverns for underground shows is kind of would be different. yeah, Mo was great the second night, first night. It was first night on tour. Had a great trip, long ride, the Caverns, Mo, good stuff.
It was good to see
Uh,
you from down there because we didn't know if we were going to see you that night or not. So that was good to see you.
yeah, saw an old friend old friend. Um, we took a hike the second morning. We stayed at a great campground
Did you see
in the middle of the woods on a hike. Saw a friend Jamie Lee in the middle of nowhere, so that was pretty weird. From Illinois. I mean, it was only 10 hours away. It's not like a different country, but it was pretty weird.
It is weird. A lot of our friends tonight are out at the caverns in Southern Illinois now because they're all down there seeing Sam Bush and Leftover
Mhm.
Salmon and Infamous String Dusters. That's quite a lineup they got going down there. I personally didn't jump on tickets right away, but that's okay. There'll be more to come. And we have a very special show coming up next weekend because I'm going to be out at the John Hartford Memorial Camp out next weekend.
What are you doing, John?
On Bean Blossom. I'll be there from Wednesday through Sunday next week. Check out.
Wow, that sounds great.
Had some really, really good times, good people, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So, taking some of your records with me actually, so people can check out your records. I got them all packed up over here in pile, ready to go. That's why there's no art on the walls and stuff because it's getting ready to go on an adventure in a few days.
An adventure. Yeah, I wish I was going again. I didn't realize it was coming up. I anyway, wish I was going, but tomorrow I'm going a mini festival. I always forget where to look. In Sandwich, Illinois, called Goatchella.
Coachella.
Coachella. There's some great music. You can camp. It's $10 in Sandwich, Illinois. Come out. I'll be out there. Chester will be out there. I'm looking forward to it. You get.
I wonder how old Vince is today. Vince Herman, because it doesn't say on his page. Because if he was 55 and it's our 55th show, that'd be an interesting coincidence. But there again, coincidence is neither hit or miss. You know, that's what it is.
I don't like asking about ages. It's
No, no, I don't either. Really, I don't either, really. No, I try to avoid that subject if I can. Of course, you know.
What's Scooby do? Is Scooby going to? You're going to Hartford. What are you doing after Hartford?
Hartford,
got-
Michigan. The next week after Hartford will be in Michigan.
Okay.
So then we won't be back until I don't know what's next after that one. To be honest, I have many plans after that, except for my party, possibly on the 25th.
All right. We're having a party at the Lighthouse, John Griffin Summer Solstice. I'm lead booking agent. Any bands you have to pay us $50 to play. We don't pay you. You got to pay us. It's a 4-night affair.
If you don't bring more than 50 people with you, then you can't come.
There's a cemetery. Don't just hit the tombstones. It'd be fun. No?
Did you see that the date for that turned to the 25th? You saw that, didn't you?
Correct.
Yeah, because it's just going to be too much for us to do everything we're going to do. And my
I
friend
understand.
friend of mine's having a surgery that weekend before that would definitely be at the party, so we're going to hold out for him to make sure he can be there too. You know?
Right. Yeah, I understand.
You don't want anybody getting mad.
Yeah. What is it? Oh.
Hello, I'm a lemon. This is my lemon head. You can draw on anything, people. You can make anything something fun.
I got it.
You got
Remember the apples?
Yeah. I need to get a lime. I need a lime. So the lime.
The lime and the coconut?
They call me in the morning. I took these 2 vitamins the other day, but apparently they weren't vitamins. They were hash.
Well, that's a bullshit excuse. I mean, yeah, I took these things.
Jeff Singley, no, we didn't turn on the furnace yet. No, Jeff asked if we turned the furnace on. Jeff Singley. Tom Dean said, "What's up, guys?" D. Mild said, "Drew Emmett just turned 61." So, yeah, Vince has got to be 60-something rather, or 60 thereabouts. So probably a little.
What are you drinking tonight, John?
I'm drinking a can of green can of Heineken beer from the Heineken Company in Germany. Probably not from there, actually.
I always forget to say, but I probably do. But when you say that, see, you know, Todd, yeah, but yeah, okay,
So when I say the word Heineken or I'm drinking Heineken, we're not endorsing that. Um,
no,
yeah, Jeff likes our hats apparently.
no, I mean, our
Hmm.
screen, I don't, I'm not, I repeat, I don't see anybody who's chiming in, so I just let it go. It's just me and John. I like it that way, and John sees who's writing it. But
Phil thinks
it
it's just a phone call.
what?
Phil thinks it's just a phone call. I think. Hey Phil, you got records around there?
No.
What's your records, bud? 2-5 records. 55 shows, 5 records. No relation. I mean, there's relations. Hey Ron Coleman, what's up there, buddy? Ron Bever out there. So I got 5 records tonight. We should pick a number between 1 and 10 to see who goes first. I'll write the number down.
All right.
So whoever's closest to the number I write down, well, that doesn't work because I wrote it down. You win. You go first.
You know what? I triumph.
Ooh, that's cool. That's a good art. Yeah, I wonder who did that art. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does it open up?
Single.
No, single.
What's on it? I don't remember. I do believe Late on the Line is Lay It. Oh, I'm going to start singing now. I sang on our bus coming on our a shuttle bus. We never had a drive from the campground to the venue. It was like sometimes it was 20 minutes or a half hour. We never drove from the campground in Tennessee to Mull. So I did a karaoke version, which I'd never sing because I was that in a good mood. Second night singing Alice in Chains Unplugged. So that was.
Nice. I like this one. This camera's got a whole bunch of
I
them.
don't know what that brought up.
You know who it is?
No, I do not. I like that black and white. What is that? Ooh, that's scary.
Steppenwolf Monster. It's a great. The artwork's amazing. This didn't have any of the hits on it or anything.
Yeah, I don't have.
It was ridiculous.
I don't like that. Yeah. Ooh, look at it. Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's some artwork. That looks Grateful Deadish in the middle. It's that era.
With the
I mean,
shirt.
Santana. Well, that same artist did a lot of the same artwork for like Jefferson Starship, Airplane, I should say, and the Dead. What's that album? Yeah, that's the same artwork in the middle. I saw that. Yeah. Same, probably with this. Am I up?
You're
Or
up.
should I-
I'm just looking to see if the artwork. The artist name's on it. It's not, unfortunately.
No, I saw the center part.
But yeah, Monster.
Remind me of a Deadish. Yeah. Is that a griffin? It could be a griffin.
Rick Griffin? I don't know. Could be.
JG.
No, it's not a JG. I wasn't born yet. Or if I was, I was only like a couple years, that is. Go ahead.
How do you know you were born? I'm just joking.
I was happy.
I heard a lot of Stones say, "Look at it! Ooh, that looks good in the light." Who
Who
knows that?
are you?
The Rolling Stones. Making the boys. Whoa! Look at this album flying out.
A lot of good songs out of the Rolling Stones. They say they gathered and lost. They wrote a lot of good songs.
The Hot Rocks. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
How about this one? In Crowd. The songs on it, Taste of Honey, Girl from Ipanema. It's classic. Glued on cover. I like the glued on covers. They were
That's why everybody goes to Ipanema.
and they were super creative with the back of it. They just used the same picture again in black and white. But yeah, the In Crowd. That'd be cool. This is
Yeah, you know.
would be cool with this record. It really wasn't. What's cool about what's funny about it is like this Girl from Ipanema and A Taste of Honey. Those songs were already old back then. When this album came out, they were older.
All right. Since we've been having this, but just look at the colors. That color on that album it still pops. If it's in your hands, correct. Yeah, I mean, it's what, 50 years old. You can't do that in everything. It's wet. You can't. I mean, I have thousands. Yeah, it's just amazing how the color still stands. It is.
They didn't date it. No dates.
Mhm.
As far as I can see anymore on it, no date. All right. You're up.
Okay. Uh, I love. My dad loved him as a comedian, and he played with the Steep Canyon Rangers, the DVD on WTTW out of Chicago, and it was fantastic. I probably Steve Martin. Steve Martin,
Um,
comedian, and
that's a good album. He actually, the comedy albums that I have more Steve Martin than anything else. He's good on record. I love listening to those old comedy records because you just had to sit and listen to them. Imagine he wins. He had black hair still. That's like 2 weeks before his hair turned gray.
but also a great banjo player.
Here we got it was Bill Posh. He's been on our show.
Yes,
Yeah.
he has.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Wow, that's a great. I like that cover a lot.
Got this last weekend. Bill Passalacqua from Effingham, Illinois.
Right on, Bill.
Stuff, man. He's got a song here called "Hey for Sale." It's hilarious and live. It's a very good show. Hey for sale, hey for sale. It's good. Yeah. Interactive. You're up.
How can I do it the right way? What cover is?
Are you writing these down, the ones you're doing, like over and over and over again?
Who said that? What did I tell you before the show?
There's somebody off camera.
Who said that?
I think Paul Skaggs said it.
No, hold on. All right, which one's this?
Okay, this is looks like is it Dire Straits? No, is it? I don't know that one. Yeah, David Lee Roth,
No, you can't talk until you guess.
Billy Squire.
No,
Um,
it's Bob Welch. Bob Welch.
Bob Welch. You gotta have so many records over there. So many records at your house.
Yeah.
Don't you have so many records? Okay. Anyway,
Okay. Oh, okay. This switch I cannot have.
this is a young Waylon Jennings, which people have told me I resemble at times. When we both have a beard, and if I'd have combed my hair that way, somebody said I look like Waylon Jennings. I didn't believe him until I saw the picture. And there was a picture of him.
Move the album. Let's see. Move it that way. Yeah, you do. You do. You
So-
do. Oh yeah.
I had to go country. I know a couple Waylon Jennings songs, but not too many. This has got the only daddy that walked the line.
You do. Yeah.
But I protested country music as I was growing up, so it never stuck to me. I wish I would have been more accepting of it, I guess. Although most of it sucked. So anyway,
No.
it didn't suck. It's not like that. It just never mind. Go on.
I like that design on your shirt, John. Where'd you get that from?
I think it's a Todd Snyder design.
Yeah. Who designed it?
Me for Todd Snyder.
No, stand up. I can't. We can't see it. Who did that design, John?
It's me. Can you see it?
I know you did that. You did that for Todd Schneider. Great job, John.
I
Love it, man.
It wasn't that much work, actually.
I can't wait to get a shirt from you.
It's not my proudest moment of art.
Extra large one. Thanks. Love you. All right, last one. All right. I'm still into it, and then I probably had it. I don't care. I got one more movie to go, and I did it again. And Star Wars. Totally into it. I got the whole thing from the Easter basket, from the Easter bunny, and I'm still doing it. And I got one more to go. I don't care. It came up.
Yeah, I love that piece of art. Darth Vader and the stars.
All right.
This band out of Southern California. David Crosby, Gene Clark, Chris Hillman, Roger McGuinn, and Michael Clark. The Byrds, folks. Byrds. I like the Byrds. I just like David Crosby. He's cool. I don't know why. I thought he's kind of a weird-looking dude when I was growing up, man. Kind of a troll-looking gnome character, that David Crosby. But I'm more like over the years checking him out. He's a pretty cool dude, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, the Birds. I saw Chris Hillman in concert at the first Bean Blossom. Chris Hillman and Herb Peterson.
Okay, we have birds, fish. We should have a band called Snakes.
That's 5 records, folks. With John and Phil, thanks for being part of that. Well, yeah, that's 5 records. That's 5 out of my collection. I still have quite a few left downstairs to pull out eventually. Over time, we may not always have 5 records wherever we're at, but
Yeah,
we
that
do.
was a good hit. Pre-show, he always said he goes to the store and buys them.
I didn't today, but I got the Bill Post record this week. That's the only new one this week. The rest
I like the artwork on that. Yeah, that's funny.
I actually went by the record store and he wasn't open this week, so he has kind of erratic hours sometimes, and
Yeah.
so
We have quite a few good record stores by us. Kiss the Sky is a good one in Batavia.
well, you know what time it is, folks. Right now it's 4:20, so we're gonna let D Mill
Oh, we're supposed to.
bring our guest D in
Oh,
a second to come in. While he's coming in there, we'll take the road trip again.
okay. Kiss the Sky is a good one in
He knows
Batavia.
what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's way most guests. Hey, D, what's up, buddy? So we're gonna let D Mill
Oh, we're supposed to.
bring our guest D in.
Oh,
I'm always doing.
Come in. While he's coming in there, we'll take the road trip again.
okay.
You have your somebody. You still have your TV on there, or your other window open with the sound on it?
Sky's a good one in
That's
Batavia.
what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. He's right. Maybe you. Buddy. Somebody go. Hold on. No, it's not me. I don't think. There we are. What's up, D?
What up?
How are you, buddy? Good to see
Hi,
you.
D.
What's happening?
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Yeah, I just want to cut to the chase. Besides hoops and Artival Fusion and the Cannabis Cup, what the heck was that contraption that you were? Eyes went to a different planet. That I love that thing at the whatever. I don't know. Do you remember what I'm talking about? What was it?
I mean, there's lots of other planets that I visit. You got to be more specific.
Something recent that D did that you saw is what you're saying there, Phil.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I have announcements I'll make for you guys because you're both in the festival community. We do have a festival in October popping off around here. It's going to be a harvest fest. So it's going to be reggae. Natty Nation's going to be headlining. And a hip hop act from Arizona called Odd Squad Family that's super, super huge, like big cannabis smokers. But it's happening on a hemp farm, and we got like 20 vendors and a bunch of sponsors. And, Artiville Fusion's playing too, but we haven't announced it yet.
Did I see you were working with Blaze B recently?
I'm working with a lot of hip hop artists. I'm actually going on tour DJ, and I started putting out a lot of my hip hop music over COVID from home and recording a lot of artists. So I'm going out on tour and DJing for these artists that I've released music for. So
That's awesome.
it's a lot easier to get one hip hop artist on a plane than 5 guys plus gear. It's super easy to orchestrate.
Right. Blaze B, he's not just a hip hop artist. That guy could do everything, dude. He's awesome.
Blaze is awesome. Blaze has been
It's something you don't want to miss.
Yeah, Blaze is awesome. There's a whole group of artists that Blaze grew up with in Chicago. So there's Ill Gordon, there's Dat Business, and Dat Business is going on tour with us to Salt Lake City and to Kansas in July and August for these festivals out there. So yeah, one big family, still doing it.
Yeah, I do have a couple Blaze B vinyl records. D, I went down to your thing you had at a little festival about a couple years ago down in a bar or something.
It was the 15th anniversary of Artiville Fusion, our 1500th show. Crazy enough.
Wow.
Crazy enough, we have that giant banner in our garage. If you remember that, yes, and I have some Blaze B stuff. So anyway,
Nice.
pretty cool.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, yeah, I'm sure he'd be a fan of it. He changed his name because some guy in Africa took his name like as Blaze B. So there's another guy named Blaze B now. So he changed his name to Big Ol' Lil Young Blaze.
I've worked with bands before. My friend was in a band called Vitamin, and they were getting big and they were getting signed. And then there was a rapper, or there was some pop star called Vitamin C at the time, and they encouraged this band to change their name to something completely different from Vitamin right before they signed their contract. So then they go on tour, and nobody's heard of the new band, and nobody comes to the shows. Kind of that's unfortunate, for
Well,
that happens.
Yeah.
I think if you just come up with an animal name that's one word,
Snakes.
whatever. We got just come up with something and a creative animal name in one word. It might have a hook.
Yeah, who knows? And then nobody knows what the next name's going to be like for this, for the next big name. You never know what's going to be, for sure. But I worked with Dee for a lot of years on a bunch of stuff, from art fairs to Ike Willis shows, which is my favorite things to do with Dee, is to go see Ike Willis.
You started the show talking about Vince Herman. Like, July marks 20 years. Did you catch my post the other day? I posted a video from Salmon Fest in 2001. Drew handed me his guitar. I was on stage with Colonel Bruce, Dirty Dozen Brass Band, Keller Williams, Leftover Salmon, and members of Blue Ground Undergrass for this super crazy jam. It was like the first time I ever played in front of that many people. I thought that was as big as it would ever get for me. I was like 25 years old.
Yeah, that had to feel cool.
But Drew's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, D?" Took it off his guitar and was like, "Here, it's B flat." I'm like, "What?" That happened 20 years ago this July at Salmon Fest. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. Today's Vince's birthday. I sent him a message just to wish him happy birthday. So we'd all say happy birthday to him on the show tonight. However old he is, don't matter. I've heard him say it's his birthday so many times. I don't know who to trust, because they do that.
Right. I thought, I only knew that because Drew just had his birthday this week too, and he posted that bluegrass jam from his gathering or whatever. So
super long hair, Drew. Now he's got long hair. Yeah, that's cool.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's coming out of COVID all shaggy. I just got trimmed up finally yesterday.
Yeah, you look pretty clean, buddy. I'm gonna say it. You look pretty clean today, man. It's good to see you. Then didn't recognize you when you first logged in. I was like, that's not Dee. That's Dee for sure.
I'm going to a private opening of a cannabis club in Chicago tomorrow. So we're doing a bunch of press up there for this pot-friendly venue that is doing a prohibition style show, with a flapper jazz band and burlesque dancers and oddities show and a mentalist. But the main point is there's a place in Chicago that's going to be weed friendly for fucking music. That's the best part.
Yeah. I was at a show just last week at the Rose Bowl in Urbana for Cody, and we're all sitting outside. It's open air, and people are smoking cigarettes. So I'm like, what is going to stop them if I just light a joint right here in this, now that it's legal? But you still feel like there's still this etiquette that feels like, not till they say it's okay, we want the venue to get in trouble, things like that, but it just feels like
it. We
should be ready for that by now, have a joint at the bar. And if you don't want to have, I don't drink a lot, so you go ahead and have it.
I've seen it both ways. I've seen some venues that are with COVID and everything else, the owners are like, fuck it, if you smoke cigarettes out on the beer garden, you can smoke weed out here. They don't want to run anybody out,
Yeah, you wouldn't want to push any business away during that period at all. Yeah. Phil, what's on your mind?
I'm just listening to you gentlemen talk. That's fine.
Phil, I haven't seen you for a while. I see you guys on your show. I tune in every once in a while. I've been busy as well, but I like when you guys are on location together. Those are my favorite ones.
Oh, those are the best times for sure.
Yeah, we'll be seeing each other about 4 or 5 times coming up in the next few months. Blue Ox, Shoe Fest, one downstate.
Yeah.
Delta 8 Harvest Fest in October.
Yeah, I need to get the details on that one for sure. I want to do a big painting there. That'd be awesome.
I still play this once in a while.
Oh yeah.
You always wanted to hone your basketball skills on anybody who comes on the show. He's an amazing ball player, that's for sure.
Well, see, he moved. He goes. I see his video. I see him coaching, and and Sean Livingston. Yeah, I see.
I just moved back to my hometown. People are actually more surprised that I'm a musician than when I'm like, oh, I coach kids. They're like, oh, I figured you were. when I say I'm like in a touring band, they're like, what? That's when people in my hometown are confused. But now I'm here doing both. So now it really throws people off. They're like, what?
Well, see, I didn't know you as a hoop, whatever. I knew you as a musician, and you are as an sick. Yeah, I knew you as a musician, and I still think you as a great musician. And I can't wait to see you. It's been so long.
It's been a while.
I mean, I've seen you, but not rip it,
The
and
last time I
just
saw
kind of close your eyes and go.
the last time I saw D play, we were at the hotel thing with Ike that weekend.
Oh, yeah. And Ike's not doing well. That's sad.
He's not? Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So he found out, I don't know if you follow, he found out that he had testicular cancer. So he's been dealing with that. It hasn't been playing, of course. He's just been tired, no energy to play shows right now for sure.
Not a lot of people came out to that show, but it was a good night of music, and just on a good show. He's a hell of a host of a guy too. We had pizza with him. I mean, it was nice. Yeah.
You gotta know when you go to those, like there's not artists like that. They're not going to be playing, 200 shows a year. And you know what I mean? So, but yeah, he's family, and we wish him well. And
Of course.
that was a great show and a great concept. But now I bet if people would have known that was the week before COVID hit and that was it, people would have probably been packing the shit out of that place.
Yeah, that was fully like a futuristic idea there. We were sitting in the show with nobody at it, really. Oh, that was pretty obscure, like Twilight Zone stuff, man.
Yeah, well, I knew the festival was in trouble because it was in my hometown and I never heard about it till like 2 weeks before. And then I tried to help out, just help, and then like it was just real disorganized. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't put together the best. It was a good bands, good lineup.
Great bands.
Great musicians.
All my friends.
Yeah, everybody we know for sure up there playing music too.
But then they also had a whole set of other bands that get under the thumb of the big, machine promoter that told everybody they couldn't play it. So then a bunch of people canceled. But that's a whole different story.
Right.
We'll keep it positive.
The politics of music and what we do and what we love, especially when I'm the artist, I work with all the promoters, so I see all the sides of it.
I've literally never told somebody not to play a show because they were playing mine, though. So, like, moving forward,
exactly,
I can say I have that stat going for me. If there's a game to play there, I don't play it because it's like I'm going to work with these artists so many times, and I have. So there's no reason to be like, oh, if you play this show, you're not going to play here on this date for me. Like, okay, well,
we all know who all that applies to, but like I said, we just I try to get as much music as I can wherever it's at, and hopefully
I love it.
The roll of the dice, so the bands end up at where they end up at. I hope I get to go there too. Most of the places,
We just opened a new studio, or not open, but we just got the keys today for a new building out here. We're opening a second location for a retail spot and video, audio productions, and a sound studio to shoot like music videos and whatnot. So
Right.
We just got the keys out here today. Pretty stoked.
Hey, John, have you seen the stuff that D's doing? You follow D on Facebook and
yes, I've watched him video shows before, like a professional with 4 different camera angles and the whole.
Wow, great job, D, with all your endeavors, man. I see you all over the place. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the guy can play guitar, which I think I see.
Well, that's the number one thing I know about D.
Yeah, I do. I have.
He's got a dog too.
Nope, that's not mine. My dogs are back. This is the 65 Yari Alvarez. See that baby there?
Yeah, that's pretty.
So the thing about these first run Yari is the Japanese guy that made them at first. And when he first released the first run of these, he hadn't put his signature yet on the acoustic part inside where it says Alvarez Guitars. So that little stamp right there is one of the first ones that is unsigned by Yari, which makes it even more rare. And this guitar has been around since I've been alive because it was my dad's. And so it was always around when I was around. So it's older than me actually, which is tough to do these days.
D Mill. D, you want to play a little something for us? Give the stage for a second.
Yeah, how's it sound? Good. Where'd old Phil go?
He probably he'll be back.
All right, we'll do. I don't know. Every time I pick this guitar up, it like makes me want to play like Dwayne Allman and Greg Allman stuff. Just because of the way it sounds, it's weird. Oh wait, I'll show you this too. My guitar player makes these. So this is a gemstone, picks and stones, right? So this has a little more resonancy than a regular pick. And if you believe in like, energy of rocks and crystals and that, some would say it has a little even more spunk on the guitar, like which I feel it flows off the strings really better than like a man-made plastic, if that makes sense. I know I'm looking out on your show, but what am I supposed to do? I feel like I'm at a festival when I'm sitting here talking to you two.
Take it, run with it. That's what we want.
All right. Crossroads.
Back home, he always runs. Melissa, that's a great song,
I
man.
mean, I had when I leave, we have speakers. I don't want to sit. That is fantastic, D. Wow. Yeah.
All right, let's. People say you're no good. I won't cut you loose, baby, if I could. See me stay down on the ground. Baby, I'm too far gone to turn around. If only you will make up your mind. Tell me, are you leaving me like leaving me behind? Woman, who got the come and go? Woman, you got the come and go. And no man feel just like a fool. Round and round, round we go. Don't ask me why I stay here, I don't know. Maybe I'm a fool to care. Without your sweet love, baby, I won't be nowhere. Here I'll stay, locked in your way. Until that day I might find someone else. I don't know just when that might only be. I don't know and I can't tell and I can't see. People say you're no good. I won't cut you loose, baby, if I could. See you stay down on the ground. Baby, I'm too far gone to turn around. Here I'll stay when I lock on me. Tell me, are you losing me like losing me? Woman, you got those come and go. Woman, you got those come and go. Yes, you do, and you don't make me feel just like a fool. Like a Listen to that. That.
That's a sustain right there. That's a nice.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Like you can't buy a guitar that sustains like that. It's just not it. I have a really, really nice breed love that's really nice. And it's just I played it all the time for a long time. But it's just like this guitar doesn't have like a plug-in or anything. But if I mic it in my studio, it's all I need. Like
No, you can buy the best guitar in the world, but if you don't have the mind and the heart and the fingers and the soul, the guitar is bullcrap.
Yeah,
And
well,
you have that.
I appreciate that. I'm just talking nerd talk because Johnny's a guitar guy too. So I'm just,
I don't even know a chord. I know you guys play, but I'll leave it up to you. But I'm going to be the third wheel and go, hey, that's good.
I'm more of a music listener than player, but I've always enjoyed playing it too, if you can, a little bit, And if you should, anybody who likes music and loves music should pick up a guitar and try it,
yeah.
Might
And
stick,
that's the
might
thing.
not.
Like, I think people are confused because I'm doing so much hip hop and I've released so much music, but I've been playing my guitar through COVID more than I ever have. I never played guitar on tour this much. I only play guitar on tour when we take the stage. But when I'm at home, I literally play the guitar all the time. I've put out more music this year than I think I ever have. Like for me, COVID was a nice reset for a while, and then like it got to drag on for a little too long, and then but I don't know, like it was just nice. It was nice to reset in a lot of ways, reset stuff at home, family stuff, get to catch up on stuff that I missed and watch kids, do different things and just,
Think
so
of all the touring musicians that have kids that would have been gone every weekend, and they spent the whole year with their kids last year. That is a huge blessing.
well, and I have a lot of friends that are like they don't ever want to go back out. They got used to that home life, and
Right.
it's like, well,
Okay.
hey, and like Artiville Fusion is more like we're gonna go to the best festival for the the stuff that makes the most sense. Like we're not gonna rush out and play every single venue in the Midwest right now because we've already done that. We don't have to. We've done that a lot. So if you got any big festivals that need a polished act, we're ready.
Yeah.
We have a big one, a 5-day festival called Summer. It's
We can't play. We can't pay $50 to play there.
Paying
pay
attention.
us $50 to go.
He saw the credits. Yeah, no, it's not much of a gig for paying. It's not much of a paying gig actually, but it's a good time we have every year on my
I
part.
mean, we have tried to make John's party work, even though it was not. We've wanted to play that before. Like, there's certain things that we want to play.
It's too much.
I would think you would do a great Sabbath over the cemetery.
Well, see,
Anybody's ever played Sabbath out there?
the problem for me is I finally got to where I got all these musicians that are handpicked from all over the Midwest, but they all cost the same no matter what. Like when they show up to the gigs, they get
And every band and musician and act deserves to be paid well. That's the thing. And always with the party, it's not that we don't pay bands. I work with them all year. We work together and stuff's being produced. Where it's more a mutual situation with
when everybody was in Peoria, it was great because like we could do anything at any time.
Right.
But now it's like two guys come from Madison, one comes from Chicago. It's just like
Yeah.
That's hard for bands, man. To whenever musicians move away and change things, life changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff. I heard you talking, D, even though I'm not on the screen, about jazz, and that's my favorite genre of music of all time is jazz music. So I can see you playing that, and that would be a beautiful thing at the summer solstice, John Griffin's party with.
Only $50, apparently.
No, you have to pay him. We could have Stanley Clark and Stan Getz there.
I would never have a
ALD.
pay-to-play situation.
Yeah,
No. I would never have a pay-to-play situation. That sounds like a bad idea. You're not renting the space. We're renting the band. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Bad Religion or Bad Brains? What'd you say?
It's really, really big in hip hop, but they're chasing different dreams in hip hop sometimes.
So I had a post earlier this week about hip hop music. I don't know if you saw it. I shared a Spoonie G song, the language of hip hop, and it got me thinking about all these old hip hop bands whenever hip hop first came around, and like the Fat Boys, the Run DMC, the Beastie Boys. They all were like groups of people that worked together, 2 or 3 hip hoppers that would work in unison throughout the song or throughout the song, right?
Right.
I don't know personally, but I wonder what is out there like that now. That's in that style. Is there much that really exists that way? It seems like a lot of hip hoppers are kind of like individuals.
I'm gonna share a song with you. It's my headliner for the Oktoberfest. I'll share it with you, and you can see they just released a video that's kind of like that. But yes, there are groups like that. Odd Squad Family has 3 dudes. They used to have 4.
I mean, the Wu-Tang Clan was like that. I mean, that was a good
Dang
group,
was like
good
that.
group of musicians that worked
You know
together.
who is underrated and forgot about is Goody Mob. Goody Mob had CeeLo in it, and Andre, and Big Boy. So you had Outkast and CeeLo both in there, and then another dude.
What always happens is one of the dudes, or they all, or in that case, all 3 guys got big on their own and went off and did their own thing.
Well, yeah, the Outkast probably is more world renowned, but CeeLo got really, really big for a while. Hi, puppers.
There's Chester.
That's Chester Berry.
Chester.
That's Sean Griffin. That's Mr.
Oh, he got froze.
Yeah, that's Mr. Phil right there. He was getting ready to tell us that we're talking to D Mill here, our good friend from all over the music universe, man. I tell you what, that's awesome. Sounds really good. D, would you like to play another song since Phil is frozen? You don't have to. There's no pressure.
Let me
Contract. Oh my God, that's weird. Be back, Phil. We're here with our good friend D Mill, other projects, and thank you so far.
all right. I think I can do this one.
Yeah. There you go.
I was so sure what I needed was more. I tried to shoot out the sun. The days when we raised and we flew across the range, such damage was done. So cover me up. I know you're enough to use me for good. Put your faith to the test when I tore off my dress. So Percy Priest makes up and riding, the river runs through and carries this house like a stone on a piece of driftwood. So cover me up, I know you're use me for cover me up, I know you're use me for
Her guitar is ridiculous. Wow, for so long, it hangs on.
It's still going. Like
Great body. That's crazy, man. Wow.
that wood is just like, I don't know. Like I said, the longer. That's why everybody plays vintage Fenders. You know, the more beat up, that's like a whole thing. But it really is about the wood and the aging of it. You know, like it really does. I don't know. It just really rings out well. So
Well, this is the first time on the show, isn't it? You've been on the show before, have you?
I've been on the show. I don't know if I've just been harassing you in the comments. I think I was on the show one day and just zooming for a little while, but my memory is not what it
I
used
asked
to
you the
be.
question I asked everybody. I don't think I did. My question is for you: is that when you were real young, and like you have early memories of radio or music in your life, like the first song that you remember knowing was a song and getting excited about?
On the radio, probably like CCR is what I listened to from my dad. Creedence. He was a big Creedence Clearwater.
Those are good. That's a good early one, yeah, for sure.
Like when I was young, before I learned to play guitar, I learned to play some Creedence songs just by ear because I heard them, you know, so much. So I always thought they were from like Mississippi or something. I couldn't believe I found out when I was older they're from California.
Well, they always said swamp rock or something like that. Then they would talk about me as swamp rock, and you think about being in the bayou or something, right? I had the same feeling, yeah.
The whole voice and everything, like the music too. I mean, the music is, but yeah, it's just that they were, you know, eating LSD with the Beach Boys and the Dead, and found that sound. You know what I mean? Like,
What's really cool.
You can be from wherever you ought to be if you eat LSD, kids.
So full circle now. Today is John Fogerty's birthday.
Fuck, there we are.
I did what happened today in music history, and today is John Fogerty's birthday, man.
You see, synchronicity is a beautiful thing of life, isn't it, Johnny boy?
And he had the #1 and #2 single, 1969, "Bad Moon Rising." For a while, yeah.
You know what? You know what's in 2 days? It'll be 16 months since I touched the booze, bro.
Oh, great! I was waiting for you to say that when I took a sip of beer because I know you are. Yeah.
We were just talking about this before the show. No, congratulations.
Right.
That's awesome.
We did talk about it though.
About what?
About how we're older and it's not to our advantage anymore to drink.
It's not even. It's not that
Okay.
it's not. It's the recovery.
Hold on.
It's definitely, and that's it. That's the longevity of the
The
experience.
best shows are like right about now in our pre-show what we talked about. Congratulations to you, and that this stuff really does nothing for you. It really is just a bad thing for you.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I never really drank every day.
Oh,
But
yeah, good. I enjoy it too.
when I did, I would just, you know, it's
Yeah.
life on the road. It's like some of the times I'm just drinking to loosen up to go on stage or whatever sometimes. But then it was like by the end of it, it was like to where I'd have a bottle of Tito's on stage with me and I'd have like 4 Red Bulls and a cup. Like I'd have a thermos of ice. So I'd just be refilling that cup, and I mean, I'd walk off stage and that whole bottle of Tito's would be gone. I'd be like, "Fuck, man!"
Right. The whole time you're working the whole time, so you don't experience it until you're afterwards, and it really hits you.
And then afterwards, it's like, you know, whatever else comes after a bottle of Tito's, it's like,
Okay.
not good decision.
I don't remember what that is, but it's there.
Okay, after all that, what is the happy medium?
For me, I like, if I'm at a festival or something, I'll still, I'll still eat a little Molly or something. I don't know. Like,
No, you
I'm
don't
not,
have to. You know.
I'm not scared. I mean, like, but mostly
Boom.
I just smoke. I just smoke a lot of herb.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's my plan for the most part.
I
Yeah.
just smoke herb, and if I'm at a show, once I got to where I could play and not have to drink, and also go see shows and not have to drink, once I could enjoy it without that, because like going to Dead and Fish shows, you don't really learn to take in shows sober very often. Like, but I always remember the times that I did take in a show sober. I was always like, man, this is great. I can remember everything. Yeah, see, the puppy says sober shows for everyone.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
But then again,
My family's watching for the first time. My brother Eric, who is clean and sober. Usually, Eric and we eat vegetables, and we do not condone to edibles.
Oh, well,
You condoned it too many animals right before the show. I think.
yeah, you look like
Okay.
you had one or two.
But what am I? I'm going to completely change because my mind can, because I'm older than what. I really enjoy going to my garden and grabbing a salad and getting some chives and kale and spinach and making a salad with my own garden. It's kind of a cool thing. I don't know. It's just rambling. John, what are you talking about?
Me, I'm just typing a note to you about your check. It's in the mail. I do apologize. I didn't get stamps this week, so I had to wait till I got stamps. Then I got home and there was no envelopes. So your check is it's still sitting on the desk. Actually, I lied. I haven't sent it yet.
You just told me that. I'm gonna head down there.
Okay. Oh,
We have a sports segment. Dee's going to get in the sports segment.
I love you.
Hey, Dee, did you see that play by
Yes.
the Wizard by Baez?
Yes.
The Wizard of Oz? Ozzy
A
Smith?
plus.
There's only one.
He's a
wizard.
ghost, man. He's a ghost.
I'm about ready to pop off. I have a show tonight as well. I got my radio show live stream. I've got to do some programming for, so I've got to run.
Okay. Hey, enjoy that. We love you. We love you, D. It's good to see you, man.
I will share that link of Odd Squad with you so you can.
Okay.
And I'll keep you guys in the loop for the Harvest Fest. Like I said,
Yeah.
lot of
Harvest
things
Fest.
you like.
Sounds
I'm
really
Miss Ardeville Fusion. Thank you for coming on the show, D.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me, guys. It was a pleasure. I'd give you both hugs if I was next to you. Stay safe out there. Still tormenting some souls, and I hope to see you guys on the other side soon.
We will.
Brother.
Peace and love. Go
All right.
Cubs.
Go
Go
Cubs.
Bulls.
Isn't John a Cardinal fan?
Hey, man.
Yes, he is.
I'm a state bird, man.
Who's going to win the championship, Brooklyn or LA? Brooklyn or LA?
I'm gonna go Brooklyn. I'm not a big LeBron guy. Like,
AD's playing though.
he is playing, but it's like the Yankees. When you get them all on one team, then I don't want to cheer for them because it's like you guys have all the what you should win. You have every best player. Like, but all right, I'll
All right,
talk to you guys.
Peace out.
See you real soon, friend.
Right on, D's. Thank you.
Yeah, love D-Mill. Always been a good friend for so many years. He was one of the first people to pull me into that whole Peoria scene, man.
Yeah.
I just heard back a reporter in the streets from the cave in Shawnee. He's there. He's chatting. I don't know if he's going to come on the show, but I told him if he wanted to come on the show, he could come on the show from the little event down there. But we'll see. I actually got another guest though. Oddly enough, do you think I would have two guests tonight?
John, go for it. Who's
Are you?
that?
All right, you'll know his name when he comes in the room. You'll see. Come in the room.
I bet you I know who it is. Oh, yes.
It's our good friend Daniel Watkins, folks. Oh, what's happening, Daniel? How are you, my friend?
Not too bad. Having a lazy day today.
Lazy days are good. They're not too bad at all.
Yeah, except I'm
Hey, Dan.
busy, so I shouldn't be.
Nice man. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see y'all too. How y'all doing?
Good. See, I knew people would come through. I just had this feeling today because I was getting ready to plan the show and not have done any planning. And I thought, I bet if I ask, people will be around and want to hang out because it's, not everybody went to the caves and all that stuff. We can't all run away and play every time we want to. Although I kind of wish I did. But, yeah, Daniel Watkins, welcome back to the zone, buddy. Good to see you again, man.
Good to see you too. I had the night off and I saw your post. I'm like, man, should I get on? And I'm like, yeah, I need an excuse to pick up the guitar today and practice. As I said, I've been super lazy, so.
Well, the only reason we've had guests on tonight, John, is they get broken up on their dates. The weather is cold. Their show is canceled, and
We do it at 4 o'clock, like happy hour, before happy hour. You realize we do our show at happy hour, Phil?
Hi, Indian Town Traveler. Hi, Dan Watkins.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Phil?
Good.
Where are you gonna be at Sunday?
Tomorrow we are going to see. We're going to. Why don't you go tomorrow, Dan? Why don't you coming out this way? I know where you're going to be at. Here, I'm gonna go. We're going to Coachella with Bronson Rock, Flotation, formerly the Fox, the County Line, Throttle, and Coopers and Rogers canceled. They're supposed to be at Sidecar Supper Club tonight. They might show up tomorrow, I guess. And I know you're playing at the Sidecar Supper Club on Sunday, correct?
Yeah, we got 2 gigs on Sunday.
Right. So that's the gig. Well, what if you're playing there? What are you doing tomorrow night?
We're in Wisconsin tomorrow night.
The RVR.
It's the River Valley Rangers we're talking about here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're playing at a place called the Hive in East Troy.
East Troy out by Alpine Valley.
Yeah. I haven't been up there in forever. We've been doing Wisconsin a lot, but I haven't been to East Troy specifically in a while. Not since maybe it was 2015, I think. Did they play Alpine Valley in 2015? Fish?
Phil doesn't know. He's never seen Fish.
It all blends together after a while, all the shows and such.
Phil has never seen Fish. He's so frozen up.
Shot. Yeah, bring it in.
He froze up for a second there, Phil. But
I've never seen.
Sorry, Mira's Pokemon evolved. Her Charmander evolved into a Charmeleon.
Dang, Mira! Congratulations to Mira, folks.
Hi, Mira.
Our good friend Mira. We do love Mira.
Come in. I miss Mira's. I miss your. Come here. Is Mira right there?
Mira, you want to come say hi?
Come on. I miss her face. I miss humans. I don't like this computer stuff. No, that's fine.
She picked up the button from Kenny's wedding and was like, "When are we gonna see these people again?"
Yeah, that's pretty much the way I feel, Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a couple days ago, I think. I can't remember.
Hi, Mira.
Oh my goodness.
She probably can't hear you.
Hi.
Going through the headphones.
You remember me?
You remember them?
I kind of remember you guys.
Hi.
Teenager.
Oh, yeah, you're getting a teenager. Yeah.
How are you, Mira? What's going on with you? You came to a party at my farm one time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, we've known your dad for a long time. Longer than you've been here, pretty much. Yeah, pretty awesome.
Hey, Dan, are you going to be at John's on Summer Solstice?
That got moved to the weekend of the 25th, right?
25th.
Correct.
Yeah, we'll be.
Oh, that's right.
Playing We'll be at Flat Rock Music Festival that weekend.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
And I think we got a few other gigs booked too. We got one.
Okay.
Actually, I just realized we're gonna be in Marquette, Michigan that weekend as well, which I'm pretty stoked about because I went there last summer and that place is anywhere up in the UP is beautiful, but I'm pretty stoked about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm doing. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Hey, what are you doing, Larry? Get off, Larry, off camera. You don't have your lines in this week's episode.
Hey,
That was Larry.
hey, do you see what it says? Phil. and then John Zone, and then Dan Watkins. I'm first. I'm doing a lot of stuff in. Hey, I'm doing a lot of stuff in Wisconsin.
I'm Larry.
Yeah.
Larry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing a festival in Little Stock. I'm doing a festival up in Sturgeon Bay and Green Bay and outside Milwaukee. I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Hmm.
You guys are down south, so a lot of stuff going up in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Pre-booked because of the virus. When I was down in
Yup.
Tennessee, I don't think there was any. There was really no mask or no nothing. So there's.
Mm. Will you be at the camp out next week?
I will be.
No. Which one?
Hartford camp out?
No, John will.
Oh man.
I'm doing a festival in Sandwich tomorrow, Dan. Like I said, tomorrow. No.
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 That's
I'm leaving at 10 tomorrow morning to make that gig tomorrow. So.
Yeah, it's gonna come in. I don't say hot and heavy. Yeah, it is. I mean, just a lot of great things coming up as musicians, and back to normal. It's kind of a warp of what has transpired. We missed a year. Did we really? We've been doing this 55 weeks in a row. I have no clue, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I really don't. And what I don't like talking on this.
I think
I'm
Phil's
just giving you a hug, Dan. You've been in the house. You've seen it. But I don't want that virtual hug.
I found an envelope. Hold on.
Here's my musician. Look at the little here. There.
I should stop by and see you though, because I've been driving up your way quite a bit lately.
No, I don't want you to stop by here and see. I want to see you on stage, and I'll see you. How's that sound? That's better.
Stop by the supper club when we're playing.
No, you go to the festival tomorrow. We're going. Dan Watkins.
You can't go to a festival and be like, I want a gig. You can't, that's not how it works, bro. Those bands just show up at the gate and want to play. They bought tickets and everything.
That's like the typical problem for us musicians is we can't see our friends because we're usually gigging elsewhere, right?
It's the trade-off of playing out is you don't get to go out, right?
I enjoy playing, so I'll take the gigs.
I think it's a balance, Craig, for sure. When I play music, it feels good to play music. It does. It feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard him say something, Phil, about a guitar.
Wait, what?
This guy plays guitar, the guy you got on the show?
Oh, yes. Dan Watkins.
Yeah, you want me to play some songs here?
Dude, that'd be real nice. We wouldn't turn you off or away.
You get to play 3 songs, and you got 9 minutes. Go.
9 minutes. All right.
Daniel Watkins, folks. Thank you, Dan, for coming in and seeing us again. I think it might be your 3rd show with us. I'm guessing thereabouts. At least, maybe. But you came in right at the beginning when we were all just like scared and hiding in caves. And it's interesting how things have transpired. So
yeah,
I'm going to give you the space here.
I'm still trying to hide in my cave when I can. How's that sound? Everything's coming in clear and everything?
Sounds good to me, bro.
Something like that.
Yeah, that one note, I heard it too. You got to go back and do it again.
You gotta do it all over again now.
You can't just start in the middle. You got to start at the beginning. No.
Yeah.
I love watching musicians react like that to themselves playing, because by the time you're reacting to it, we can't even look back to see what it was. It's gone. It's just behind it, because I can look at the recording, but in live performance, that part of the music's gone. But you did a very good job of playing that little number there. That was real nice, Dan. Did you say perhaps that you're going to be at the camp out next weekend?
Yeah, we will. We're gonna be heading there Wednesday, and we scheduled some gigs elsewhere, Friday and Saturday. But
Nice.
we'll be there. We'll be staying there the whole weekend. Saturday night, we're just gonna head back home because.
You're going to go do a gig Friday night though, in the midst of all of it, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be hanging out and picking and such, and my dad will be down there too. My dad and my mom.
Hmm. That's That's a really good news. It's going to be really good to see you down there. We've been thinking a little bit about who all we're going to see, and it's getting exciting to. It's going to be neat. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a good time. I'll be at Shoe too. Will you guys
Good.
be at Shoe?
Good. Yeah, of course we'll be a shoe. Yeah, we've already been talking about that, and it's on the calendar, and I'm got my RV pass, even the whole works. So I got
Yeah.
to go through a little bit of a couple hoops to get through that one, but they put me up, and I just gotta I gotta take care of place park my RV and support them a little bit, because
Sure.
and I get to paint, and that's so much fun. We love shoe. That's always such a good time.
Yeah, Mira's really excited to return to that. I'm kind of sad that I can't take her down next week, but
Because of the gig and things like that.
yeah, it's just gonna be too much.
I'm in.
Too
I'm
many-
here. Woohoo!
Oh, Phil's back, bro. We didn't even get the whole Where'd Phil Go From segment of the show there. People just stop asking. People just stop asking.
I'm up in the kitchen listening to Dan, and we're cooking chicken. Playing with the dog, feeding the cat. Come on. We have multi-purpose technology.
So I go with pride.
And me and Laura are going when's the next time we're going to see River Valley Rangers. And true story, when we see Dan, I mean,
Excuse me.
when are we going to see each other? I mean, for real, we go to a lot of festivals. We're going to be at festivals for 3 and 4 days. Shoe Fest, Blue Ox, the one in.
We'll be at Shoe.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we won't be at Blue Ox. We'll be in Montana that weekend.
We got corn swaddled into Blue Ox.
Wait a minute, Blue Ox, Montana.
But we're going there.
But anyway, I mean,
I wish I could go to Blue Ox. I went to that first year and it was wonderful, and
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
been
man.
back since.
there's no right and wrong answer, Dan. Yeah, I mean,
Blame the bubble gum. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty stoked about our Montana trip, so I'm not super sad, but it would be nice to. It would be nice to play at Blue Ox sometime. That would be a trip.
hey Dan, you're still young. I think you could. It's a very much possibility.
Yeah, who knows?
Montana.
Well, you
Every
can't-
time I hear the word Montana, I think of Frank Zappa
Yeah.
or my cousin. Moving to Montana City. Yippee!
That goes back to the
Or our beautiful Peaceness, or the Longhorns, the Rams, and
we had a conversation earlier with me about Frank Zappa, or at least like Will. His health is unfortunate, but so Frank Zappa again comes back. Are you moving to Montana, Phil? Because I don't think they got Zoom out there.
It'd be hard to get some internet action, huh?
What part?
Hey, John, where are you going? Okay, John, next weekend, what are you doing?
In that song, he talks about riding on his big pony, his little tiny pony, Oh, there's some funny stuff in that song. Go back and listen to it. Montana by Frank Zappa. Anyway.
Hey, I know
that
more
on?
than you know about that. I'm older than you, and I can. Oh really?
That's not what I was saying. I was answering Daniel Watkins' question, and you looked at me and saw I was answering your question. So here lies the broken part of Zoom, folks, where, yeah, this looks like we're not respecting each other very much, even though we don't.
It's the nature of the beast.
Yeah, F this Zoom thing. We're about over it. I'm about ready to just go on some better situation where
No.
I mean, we're still gonna do the show forever, I suppose.
Okay, we gotta do the eight. No. We gotta do dance in this one. Dan knows his music. We gotta do the A to Z number.
All right. We talked about doing bands that were out before 1990. Is that what we said?
I said before 1980.
Oh, that's tricky. We'll probably try.
Okay. Otherwise, someone can come up with something. Dan, you got anything?
No, I think that's it. You got to do bands before a certain date, but not. I mean, you threw your memories from before a certain date, I guess. But now,
You know what? We're older farts. We're gonna put Dan to the test, and he can pick it up. Okay, bands. I said it. Bands before 1980.
as best as our guests,
When were you born, Dan?
I was born in 1990, but I can think of a few off the top
What
of my
we did
head.
before 1990?
Okay, all right. Dan, you start. A.
So
Think
man.
way before you were born.
It has to be
Like what
before
your
19
dad, your mom, your sister, your dog. I don't care what you had. Dinosaurs. You can name a dinosaur.
Well, I
That's
can
before
think
you.
of I can think of a fiddle player. Does that count? I think
Yes.
there's Arthur Smith. Is that a fiddle player?
There you go. Woo-hoo. Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, Applegate and Company from Peoria.
Oh, too late. You're giving away clues for the next
I
round.
think they were before 1980. I don't know.
All right, good.
I got
Or
it.
it could be a company. Anything before. It doesn't have to be music.
Band. All right.
It's gotta
That
be
was
a band.
simple.
B-52. 1979.
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Yeah, D.
Doc Watson.
All right, that's way before 1980. That's for sure. E. The Eagles, man.
Foghat.
You like Funk Hat? Because that always comes up.
Okay,
All right,
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, Grateful Dead, of course. H. Hold on, give me just a second, because now you threw me off by saying the Grateful Dead. I got all excited. I went into Grateful Dead zone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Grateful Dead zone in my brain. There's more too many. So I'm gonna say Harry Chapin. For H. There's a whole zone inside my head that's all get stuck in there. Ask my wife. You don't want to get stuck in there.
I do. Because I have, we go with, it's East Stratton.
Is Easter
Jefferson Airplane.
K again? Oh, wait, hold on. Cool Mo D. That might be early 80s.
Lincoln Park.
They were born about 1980 something.
Oh, that's right. I'm trying to be cool, but it's not. Okay, we'll go with a band called Live. Live.
You're still thinking before 1980, right?
Damn it.
We're trying. I told them it could be approximate.
I was trying to be cool again.
LL Cool J might have been round in the late.
LL Cool J.
You can't use what I just said. That's my example.
Mother Earth.
Mother Earth. Or you could say Lee Greenwood.
I think Mother Earth. Let me check that one.
We don't archive back into the old country of the 70s and 80s.
No, it's amazing the albums that I have. I went through 1,000, not 100, 1,000 of albums, about country albums and stuff like that. Lee Greenwood came up multiple times. And I'm looking at the covers going, I have a lot. I mean,
I just
no, the colors. It's like 60-year-old albums.
And
Yeah, Mother Earth. Mother Earth was
Mother Earth, come on.
1967.
Okay,
checked
what
this
letter
out.
are we at? Come on, I want some more letters.
We're at Nazareth.
Oh, no, I said that already. Can't do it to repeat. Research. Okay.
Okay,
And
never can you say
oh,
Foghat again then?
okay. Come on, start over.
Start over. Hey, Abba. Damn
Yeah,
it.
but- okay. Black Flag.
Wait, we just started over? Is that what's going on? Okay.
What's the rule?
All right. Hold on.
Oh, I mean,
Okay. Okay.
nowhere else in Greenwood, Mountain Song. I said Nazareth. I think you're at O, Phil. If we're in the go back to legit,
Okay.
you're.
Oingo Boingo.
That's a good one. Oingo Boingo. Who do you want to be?
Oh, Pete Seeger.
Quiet Riot.
What letter am I? Come on. Maybe.
Whatever comes after R.
R.
We're right.
Rumpke Mountain Boys.
Rumpke Mountain.
Oh.
I think I just did R and you did R again. So we're gonna name bands that start with R. They didn't start before 19. No. They've been around a long time. I'll give them that.
Oh! I forgot the genre. Okay, we're gonna go with
The letter after R.
we're gonna go with Rammstein.
Fine. Rammstein.
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, you got the good one. Stevie Wonder is amazing. Little Stevie Wonder. Talking Heads. Or you could have any band that starts with but I
Yes.
say Talking.
S.
That comes after T.
Okay, one of my favorite old bands. Sweet.
Can you prove that's a real band?
Everybody knows the band Sweet. Everybody does. If
Yeah.
anybody's watching, Sweet. It's like Bay City Rollers kind of stuff. Sweet.
What am I at?
I don't know. You need a neck rub, Dan. Jesus Christ, your neck is just freaking me out. You should go like this.
Oh, I'm great. I'm feeling good. I haven't even done my workout yet.
You remind me of the dude from 12 Monkeys when he's in the pit spitting all over his place. I get out of here. I get out of here. It's like we got you shaved against the wall, dude.
Am I on V?
I'm going to watch
I
the
think I
movie.
am on V.
Yes, you got the, he starts rolling now. It's all over the place.
Wait, hold on. Go back a second. I think
All
I
right,
said
start over. AC/DC.
I'm pretty sure I'm on V, right?
So T was Talking Heads, and that's where we got distracted because
Bad Company.
And then he was on U.
Right.
So,
UFO.
oh my gosh, I can't think of
Ultraviolet.
anything with V.
Ultravox. UFO.
for V.
Don't do the obvious.
Not my
It's
turn.
gotta- No, I'm on V. I can't even think of one.
What?
You know, the guy who played Gomer Pyle. What was his name? No, his name was Vern. I'm thinking.
I keep thinking Vance something, but I can't think of
Van Morrison.
Vance Joy.
Van Morrison. There we go.
That was a given. All right. He's
That was a
got a good one. All right. I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
The
that should've been
W
an obvious
for
one.
Wings. It's like we're trying to trick each other. Like, haha, wings. I know a W. I know a word.
You know what? I haven't had good Buffalo Wild Wings in a long time.
I don't
You
think
know,
I've
I
had-
haven't either.
I'm
There used
hungry.
to
Not
be,
Buffalo. I want some chicken wings.
I don't think
Okay,
I've
what letter am I?
ever.
You were on W.
W.
So-
W. W.
So so Phil is
On X.
X. Oh, okay.
Which leads me to Z.
One of my favorite bands that I've seen and I love them. XTC.
That's probably
Generals and Majors, and the dude is just a fast. Keep talking XTC. I put him my genre of Right. You guys know who XCC is?
Yes, we do.
All right, good. Enough
Some
said.
Andy Partridge was the singer for a
Yep.
while. Andy Partridge.
I
Not
can't
from the
think
Partridge
of-
family.
He couldn't go. He couldn't face the stage, and when I saw him.
So I think Dan's at Y. Right? Is that where we're going? You're
No!
Oh, am I
we're
on
starting
Y?
at
Is
A
it
again.
Y? Is it Y?
Good.
Man. Yes.
No, one of my favorite bands.
Yes,
My
again.
top.
Back to
One of my
A.
top.
A. Alphaville.
Who? Wait, did somebody do Z?
No, we're starting over. B. Doing a Budgie. We're doing it real fast. Budgie. C. Dan, come on, real fast. B. Budgie.
Z? Man, you guys are making me think too hard.
No, come on, it's real fast. Get high and watch the tube.
Captain Beefheart.
Captain.
Okay. D.
Kennedy's.
Eagles.
Again, repeat. Start over again. No, we're at Z. We're at Z. It's over, and I'm picking
Oh,
Zeppelin
damn it.
because I'm just gonna call it Zeppelin, even though it's Led Zeppelin because we did it and we got the whole alphabet. You keep starting over, it'll take all night. And you know that Dan's probably got to do something and make dinner or something. Listen,
Yeah, I
You
got
know
sweet
what?
taters
If
in the
he
oven.
did, he would have logged off. But he's enjoying the conversation.
he does have control of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, I got sweet taters in the oven, and I do have to help my
Well,
dad
you
flip,
know what?
flip this wagon.
I have
here
friends
soon.
who have that machine that can drop off things in the sky right over your house.
Daniel Watkins, we appreciate it, man. Every note we get from you, that's amazing. Thank you for doing the alphabet with us. We apologize again.
Hey, Dan, we can drop off a spinach pizza, a mushroom, and a movie.
Oh yeah. I'm sure Mira would love a pizza, but I think
That sounds good. Spinach pizza.
Yeah, she pepped up when she heard
You,
pizza.
you said it out loud, and she did hear you. Yeah, so you might be. Sweet potatoes are gonna have a hard sell tonight, guys.
Yeah, well, I'll put plenty of butter and brown sugar on them.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
What are you doing? Cognac and butter? Or what?
He's doing.
Sweet potatoes.
So, what do you got? Anything left over for our guests in there, Phil, in your head? What do you got to ask? Anything for Daniel?
Are we done?
That's a question for Daniel. Daniel, what do you think? Are we?
Dan, go to Coachella and Sandwich tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow early afternoon.
He does give you tomorrow. Hold on a second.
That's right. That's right. You're playing. No, I won't see you then.
What are you playing again, real quick? Tell us, Daniel, where you're playing this weekend.
Yeah, you already lost my blue light.
I just muted him.
We'll be at the Hive tomorrow night, East Troy, Wisconsin, and then we'll be at the Sidecar Supper Club for Bluegrass Sundays in Batavia from 4 to 7, and then we'll be kicking it over to, I think it's called Shaggy Fest, but I'm not sure where exactly it's at. I think it's out by Streeter. Brainchild's playing there tomorrow night, and the Premium will be there as well. So, but we'll be there Sunday night playing we'll be playing, I think, like 10 to 12 there at Shaggy Fest.
Awesome.
So.
Well, thank you, Daniel, for coming on the show and putting up with us for a little while. We appreciate that so much. Mira, good to see Mira, and she's growing up. That's crazy, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Appreciate
thank you
it.
again, man.
Love you guys. I'll see you
Bye,
soon,
Dan.
John.
You too, buddy. We sure will. See you Wednesday. Can't wait.
Take care.
Bye, Dan. Love you.
Bye, Phil. Love you.
Bye,
man.
Daniel.
Bill, 55 weeks in a row.
You're like, what? Are we still live?
Yes, we're still live. We still got more segments, I think. Although that
Yeah,
was
we do.
That was a good outfit.
Yeah. Before the set, you said we had no guests. We always have guests.
I want to talk about Creedence tonight. You know, Creedence Clearwater Revival released their first album today in 1968, man. This is real live.
1968. You know,
Memorial Day weekend, 1968. What was that like?
I don't know. I wasn't born then, and I was born then, but I was like 6 years old because I was born in '62. But you weren't born then. But put it this point: most of the people, not most of the people, because we're a minority now of listening to the music that we like, and anybody who's watching the show right now that likes the music we like. I like that it's the hippie music. It's the hippie, and what Dee was playing was a technology music, which I like, and it's going to keep transforming into different music. There's no right and wrong answer to listen to music. What kind of music you like? But what am I trying to say? I understand. So,
Um,
hey, nice shirt.
Todd Snyder. He's not on our show, but he's one of he sponsors my studio at some point. If I work for him for an hour and he pays me for that hour, and then I use that hour's worth of money to pay for the studio, then Todd Snyder, he's a sponsor of what I do. Right? Is that how that works? Not really, because I either work for him or I get paid for it. Anyway, I don't know him. I've never met him.
I should say it publicly, but I can't. No one's watching.
Did you know what else happened today in 1969?
What, John? What happened today?
Mick Jagger and Marianne Faithfull were arrested in London home and charged with possession of cannabis. They were both later charged £50 for bail. So today, in 1969, Mick Jagger got arrested. Poor guy, for some weed. I wonder, you think Mick Jagger still smokes? He smoked back then. I wonder if he still smokes.
I don't think they smoke anything anymore. No, I think they do. I don't know what they did. They have to do something. You know, I don't want you to do pills.
We can't assume.
You can't smoke edibles. I think everything's legal now. I mean, but I was in Tennessee, and you can't smoke, man. No.
Not really yet. It's not everywhere.
I mean, everybody's doing everything. I think after the, I'm going to ramble on here. I'm going to be a.
Tonight, commenter of the night. Hold on a second. Commenter of the night tonight.
What do you mean? Hold on. Phil's first. Hold on. Phil and John. All right.
Can I talk, Phil?
All right, go ahead. You're up.
Commenter of the night so far is Laura Boyne from Aurora. Laura from Aurora, she says a whole bunch of things. Love you, Dan. Thank you. And she says, and you put up with him. Lots of love. So I put up with you. WLS. We love Todd. He gets infusions. So Todd gets infusions of cannabis? Or is she talking about the infusions for Mick Jagger? So that's Botox, I think, probably. Anyway, don't tell Mick I said that because he's on I'm still on his Christmas list, I think. So if I don't get my card from the Rolling Stones, I'll understand why this year. Yeah.
All right. I had my first Waffle House experience in Tennessee, or in my life. Yeah, underrated. Oh. What do you mean?
Was it nasty?
Biscuits. What?
Was it good or bad? You said
bad.
You started to say overrated. Underrated, but you meant overrated. Yeah. So you had the.
I never had a Waffle House. Everybody. I mean, the all was good, but the biscuits and gravy. No, Miss Sheila and Richie Peters, they all make better. I mean, Jimmy Dean's in the groceries. Anyway, so I needed more. I didn't have the chicken and waffles, so my bad.
You didn't have the chicken and waffles.
No, my bad. But the all was good, so I shouldn't say it. But biscuits and gravy, I wanted breakfast. What do you do? What do you have to have? I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
What's for dinner?
I don't know.
Food segment?
I can say it, but I get in trouble. No. No. I'm hungry. Going to a festival tomorrow. Camping with the dog for the first time this year. John, you ready for a Scooby and Chester?
Yeah, and pretty soon. Not this weekend, though, unfortunately.
Or no, not this weekend. What we got? We're gonna start off with your place.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
All right, and then we're gonna go, and then I know. We have 5 that I know of. If you think about it, well, you got to prep, and yeah. There's gonna be a point where it's just gonna be, just go.
I don't know what's going to happen, how they'll turn out, though. I can't guarantee it.
I told you not to have a sign for the dogs' heads, like, element of what our, and paint, Oh.
So, behind me, you see Billy Nelson back there. He's hanging out. And the guy who wanted to buy never came by last weekend. So I don't know what you do.
We did do a sports segment. No, we did.
We sort of did. I didn't play the theme music, so you're missing the theme music, I guess, probably.
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Let's do some. I like music. Is there anybody watching?
Let's talk. What do you want to do?
Is there anybody watching? First of all,
Some people are watching.
how many?
I don't know. 7 people are watching right now, which is a lot for the show. Because sometimes it's like it's our wives, you know.
All right. Trying to think if I can't. I'm hungry.
You need to take
Let's do. No. What do you want to do, John? You want to talk? You want to do some music? Let's think of. All right, we're gonna go A to Z bands that we're gonna see this year. No.
I don't think I can do the alphabet again. I don't know. I'm not driving tonight. Why do I have to do the alphabet?
All right, then I'm gonna go. Bye. See you.
I'm not gonna go. Is anybody? No, you can go if you want to go. You want to go?
No.
That's fine. You're over it.
No. Okay.
Are you quitting?
No, I don't quit.
You want to have a break for some music real quick and come back? I've got a video queued up that we can show for whenever Davey Wave Burning Game played on the show, and you can get
Sounds
break.
like a plan. Yep.
Okay. Because folks, we're gonna go just to take a pee, I guess. We'll be right back, and
I'll be back. I'm not going anywhere.
and we'll see what happens next.
All right. Sounds good, John.
He's so fresh by the bushel, the pound, or the piece. And I heard him say that the special that day was a ruby red grapefruit from Greece. Well, I heard him repeat, it was tasty and sweet. 'Twas then he started to boast. Well, I tasted that grapefruit, but it was still sour. I guess ruby reds ain't much sweeter than most. And it's like Mama said, my son, use your head. Don't believe everything that you hear. Keep a skeptical mind, and I think you will find that people aren't always sincere. Well, the girl in the skirt, she sure likes to flirt with every man in the room. And when it comes to my turn, my heart still does burn. Sometimes you may see me swoon. Well, she calls me up drunk, and she tells me she loves me, but I think she's just having fun. 'Cause when she gets sober, the romance is over. She can't remember one thing that she's done. And it's like Mama said, my son, use your head.
Okay, so now it's just gonna freeze.
Don't believe everything that you hear.
Got this, computer.
Keep a skeptical mind, and someday you will find that people aren't always sincere. Well, the president lied on his bed, and he cried, man, what I got, it just ain't enough. I want absolute power. Third world's out devour. People don't like it. That's tough. Now my nation loves me. Ask my friends, they'll agree. I'm honest and trustworthy too. So have faith in your leader and know he won't mislead you. After all, he only wants what's best for me and you. That's like Mama said, our son, use your head. Don't believe everything that you hear. Keep a skeptical mind, and someday we'll find that people aren't always sincere. Have a skeptical mind, and I think you will find that people aren't always sincere.
Well, that was choppier than choppy chop chopper chop, but it was pretty good. I'm glad that we could share that little clip of our good friend Wavy Dave Burlingame playing a song for us there. Always good to see him and get to hang out with him for a little bit on that show that day. So it's Friday. It's 55 weeks in. We have done a lot of crazy shit and had a good time so far, and we're gonna go some fun places as the time goes by. I can't wait till we're doing this together, Phil, and it's just me and you, and we're doing our show. You know, it's gonna be before we know it. Oh, hold on, you're still muted. Let me get you back there. Here we go. He's back. We always have technical difficulties. Can you see me, Phil? Because I can see you, but I can't hear you. You're dang muted.
I got you.
Hey, I figured you would. We knew
Yeah,
it.
I'm right here. Hey, John. Yeah, we're gonna be around real soon. Looking forward to.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That'll be a good time.
Mm.
Amy went out to get a tattoo tonight. She's at the tattoo parlor right now. That's where my wife is. I don't know if that's something I want to tell everybody, but she's at the tattoo parlor getting a tattoo.
Where's she at?
A tattoo parlor, man. You know what that is? A tattoo parlor. They don't call them tattoo parlors anymore, do they? Remember that? That's what they used to call them.
What do they call them?
Tattoo parlor.
Parlors. I don't know. I guess is that what they call them still? The tattoo parlor.
Cheers, John.
Cheers, brother. Happy Friday.
Cheers. You know what, John? 55 weeks. Thank you. I just want to.
And that's when he went and he faded out and frozen. And he'll be back hopefully soon, someday. You know, also in 1977, on this day in music history, three guys got together and played for the first time. They played in a band called Strontium 90 in Paris, France. And it was three guys, one named Stuart, one named Andrew, and one named Sting. Stuart Copeland, Sting, and Andy Summers played for the first time in 1977 on today's date, apparently, is what he's saying. Phil's going to disappear for a minute, I got a feeling. It's funny because it was just about when I was starting to like him, and he freezes up again. And I got to put that check, I got to take the check away again from him and not send it. I don't even know if we're still alive. I guess we're still alive, and it says we're still alive, so I'm going to gather that that's telling me the truth. But folks, thanks for tuning in to the Phil and John Zone. I think we're probably gonna do this now, I guess, is what happens next. Where are we? This is so many buttons to push. Hold on. But we do appreciate you guys coming.
Love you, John. Love the Phil and John Zone. And signing off. All right. It's the Phil and John Zone.
Phil says
We can do whatever we want.
You can have a mute button. Watch this.
I'm out here. I'm going to the other side of the Phil and John Zone. Thanks for coming on the show. Much love. Peace. I'm just giving you some outro music. Phil and John Show. Send me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. With commentary that's rich and deep now. And none of the topics that will dream you outside the Phil and John Show. You ought to know what all the artists have to go below. So please turn on your magic beam. Phil and John Show, send me. John Show, send me. Phil and John Show, send me a dream. Phil and John Show, brought to you by Phil and John. Yeah, that's a hit.
Thank you, Oliver. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Let's go out there. Let's go get him.
I think that's
Go
what
get him. Let's go get him, boys.
what's gonna happen, man.
Coach.
Thanks everybody for chiming in, man.
Put me in,
Happy
coach.
night.
I'm ready to play.
Oh,
Ready for
yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
I'm gonna see you guys all next week. Appreciate everybody checking in. Phil and John Zone number 55. Stay tuned for Phil and John Zone number 56, live from the John Hartford Memorial Festival in Bean Blossom, Indiana, which is not the John Hartford Memorial Festival. It's actually the John Hartford Memorial Camp out this year. And it's going to be a really good time with a lot of good people. So thanks for coming. We love y'all. Peace.